this is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I am bringing you, grab the tag, a review of the Kendall from Jon Renau. This is part of their Spring 2019 collection, and the color is Salted Caramel, otherwise known as FS26/31S6. This isn't so much about the color, this is just about the style. So let's talk about Kendall, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and do a 360 to show you what Kendall looks like on all sides, and then we'll get down to the nitty-gritty details. I've taken the liberty of parting this sample on the right since this has a fully hand-tied monofilament top, and I really feel like the people who benefit the most from a full mono top are folks who don't like being stuck with a left-hand part. If you like parting versatility, a full monofilament top is really the way to go, and this Kendall wig happens to have that feature, so we might as well take advantage of it, right? I wanted to showcase this wig in this color in particular because it's a syrup shade. It has a lot of highlighting. This color is very similar to Aesthetica's Caramel Kiss. It's maybe just a smidge lighter and a little bit warmer. But it's got tons of highlighting all throughout, even at the nape. And in this color, you can really see how this particular style, the Kendall, differs in terms of texture from similar Jon Renau wigs like the Mila or the Julienne. This particular wig looks like those wigs deflated. You know, it doesn't have a very neat or tight curl pattern. This is a little bit more sloppy chic. It looks kind of like, you know, you have a slightly natural wavy pattern to your hair. You just woke up like this. It's that kind of texture. It also has what I like to call the triangle shape. Like, it seems like that's really in vogue at the moment. Lots and lots and lots of wigs are like this shaped, where they're like basically flat on top and they poof out at the bottoms. This one definitely does that, and in fact a lot of these styles do. It's extremely retro 80s if you ask me, but you know what, some people really dig that, you know. I feel like this style is very great for casual wear. Personally, I wouldn't wear this for dressing up. It's just a little bit too laid back looking, but would look very chic in an office. So I feel like this would be a great professional style, particularly for a younger professional who doesn't want to be in a fussy, really long wig, but doesn't want to wear a pixie either. This has a lace front, and Jon Renau makes very nice lace fronts. I'm gonna put that in position a little better. There you go. So you can see it's a little bit thinner at the front and then gradually gets thicker towards the top as you go near the monofilament top. Lots of texture, and this is a very shattered texture. You may be like, what is that? Well, this means that it's cut intentionally irregularly. So you're not gonna get, you know, layer and cut in consistent rows. It's basically intentionally cut to be very different all throughout. So you get little sections that are a little bit longer than others. You can see this really prominently at the front, where you'll have slightly longer layers right up against shorter ones. That gives that kind of, you know, free-spirited, funky, sort of textured look to this cut. That again makes this very appropriate for an office, particularly if, you know, you're a little younger or you know, you're just very fashion conscious. This is very fashionable and in the moment, but it is not necessarily something I would recommend for everybody. For example, if you have a really broad jawline or you have a really round face, this probably won't be a very flattering style, and the same will go for any style where it's triangular like this, where it's like flat on top and kind of widens out at the base. If you're trying to minimize broad features here, this is the exact opposite of where you want this volume. You want more volume on top to kind of even it out, right? So in case you ever wondered what the logic there is for who these sorts of styles are really appropriate for, this one's definitely more appropriate for somebody who's got like a heart-shaped face like me, you know, where it's like thinner at the bottom and they need a little bit of volume to kind of balance it out. But even I like a little bit more volume on top than this particular wig provides. I'm gonna go ahead and take Kendall off now. I'm trying to get away from long rambling reviews these days, so I want to get like right to the points, you know, the greatest hits, like boom, boom, boom. So Speaking of which, we got a lace front, contoured, awesome. Has a seam right here between that and the monofilament top. There is permatease on the top of the wig. Go ahead and show you. It's right behind the crown, so it'll have kind of like a permanent bump it effect right here in the back. Kind of helps add a little bit of lift and definition here at the bottom, so you can see this kind of shattered, sloppy chic, deconstructed texture, particularly here because that lifts the hair up in the back a little bit, so you can really see those separated layers. It is wefted on the sides and in the back. This one has a generous amount of hair on it, and you can tell because of how close together all these tracks are. If there wasn't a lot of hair, there'd be more space and fewer of them. This has an extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters, as well as felt here on the ear tabs, a little bit of metal here on the sides to help keep it in place. It's fairly stretchy, though I would say that this particular wig fits true to average. This monofilament top in a little bit more detail. You can see the seam, particularly because it's not on my head. If that worries you, just wear a wig cap, or little rule of thumb, get some flesh-colored silicone medical tape. Put it on the bottom of the wig where the part is, and that will mimic the effect of a wig liner. So that way you don't have to wear one if you don't want to. Just kind of keep in mind, if you're only trying on the wig, make sure you wear a liner, because if it comes back to us as a return smelling like your scalpel, let's not do that. Wear liners when you try wigs on. It's hygienic. We like hygienic stuff. Anyhow, very cute wig. Not everybody's cup of tea, but if you're in the mood for something that's laid back, but polished enough that you could wear it in an office if you really wanted to, that has some premium cap features and finishes that make it comfortable and easy and realistic looking to wear, this is a great style. This is Kendall by Jon Renau, and the color was Salted Caramel. That's FS26/31S6. I'm Heather from CysterWigs.com. That's CysterWigs.com. Yeah. You know, hopefully after you watch a few of these videos, you'll start saying along with me, and then the brainwashing will be complete, and you will come and buy stuff from my store. So until next time, have a great night, everybody. My agenda is so transparent. Bye, everybody.